see if we can get this game going, see how well I can do with playing it on medium difficulty. The last time I played this on easy difficulty, I lost, unfortunately, and I played this game several times. So it's quite funny to see how it would all kind of come through for us here. Let me turn it down just a little bit. I'm gonna start a local game. It went well. I'm doing a pretty big stream for my standards soon, so I had to update the setup. Got my internet wired to my laptop through the Ethernet. Oh, nice. Yeah, sorry about Streamlabs. Sometimes it doesn't like people sending paragraphs, but I'm glad you were able to do some stuff. Yeah, sometimes having it actually wired into your computer instead of doing it wireless can give better results. So I hope that worked out for you. Okay, friends, I'm gonna do this here. And let us go to the game. Patchwork. Oh, did it not? Oh, it's being problematic. You were just started. You just started. Let us try this again. Wired is much better. That's true. It worked way better than my wireless streams. That's awesome. I'm really glad. I think hardwired anything really can do that for you to have better results and stuff. So it's really great. Okay. Can you? Again, it's not doing that. Okay. We had it working before. Oh, I know why. There are certain settings that happen when we screen share through Zoom that I have to make sure get switched off when I play. And sometimes it wants to be very nice, and sometimes it doesn't want to be very nice. So let us try this one more time. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sharing my screen. We shall do patchwork here. There we go. Yep, let us play. Let us play. We are gonna play some patchwork. Coming through now, there it is. Awesome sauce. All right, how is the volume and everything on this side, friends? How is it going? Is it too loud, too quiet? I think I'm gonna have to turn this down. There we go. Music is pretty loud, losing my voice. Okay, cool. Thank you, Gus. Welcome, by the way. We'll turn it down there. Cool. How is that? Is that any better on sound? We'll try that there. Cool. Okay, I'm going to play Ute. She's medium difficulty. And we will see. Last time I played against Lula and lost, but this time I'm going to play against Ute. So here we go, friends. We have got this here. So on Patchwork, if you all are not familiar, what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill out our little patchwork quilt here by putting these pieces into the quilt in any particular order that we want, but we want to fill up these squares as much as possible. How we do that is we purchase these quilt pieces based upon their cost, which is in buttons. That's our currency for the game. And when we purchase a certain piece, that piece will be put into our quilt in any location that we want it to, and then our little player token will move this many spaces according to the hourglass. So what happens here is we have this kind of tracker of the game, and we're going to go following around the track here and taking our turns based upon whoever is in the back gets to take the next turn. So for me, I start and I will be the blue player, and then Ute, she is the orange player. So my player token is on top, so technically in this game it's seen as being the player in the back. So I will be purchasing my quilt pieces first and moving along the track. Now you see there are these button spaces as well as these spaces here with the patch on them. What that does is when you pass over one of these button spaces, you will get a currency return. So any buttons that you see on a patch will give you that many buttons when you cross over that button space. So if I purchase this quilt piece and put it in here, once I pass over one of these button spaces, I would get one button in return. Hey, popping in to say hello. Hi, how's it going, my friend? Thank you so much. I'm just playing some patchwork right now. Just checking to see how everything is sounding audio-wise, visual-wise. Let us see how things are there. But thanks for coming by. Oh, and Book of Nerds is here too. Hello, hello. Yes, I am playing Patchwork, and I'm on medium level. So I am just we just started, so I haven't played yet. I was just kind of going over some basic rules, but thank you all for going. Nothing too much. Okay, dropping out of audio, but nothing too much. Okay, thank you for that feedback. I appreciate that. So, so for the buttons, those are your currency, and then you would move that many pieces. The patches that are highlighted tell you which ones are available to purchase based upon your currency. So right now we each start with 5 buttons as our currency. If for whatever reason, none of these 3 patches are available for us to purchase because they are too costly, then we would slide our button over here to the pass function. What happens when you pass is you will take the many spaces to go 1 space ahead of your opponent. And however many spaces that takes, you receive that many buttons in return. So let's say Ute is out far, she's somewhere over on this space over here in the yellow, and then I chose to pass. I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, would receive 5 buttons here to go 1 space ahead of her, and receive my currency return if I had any buttons on my quilt. So, and then there's also a bonus token for the first player to get a 7x7 grid of completed covered squares on their quilt. They receive an extra bonus. And the game would end once both of us reach this center square. We count up the number of empty spaces, and it's -2 for every empty space that we have on our quilt. And then from there, it is highest scoring points wins. So that's pretty much it. See how I would do on here, and let us get started. Okay, I think I want to purchase this one because it is only 1 button cost, and it will move me 4 spaces. So instead of taking this one for 3 and go for 4, I will take this one for 1. So now it shows me some options that I have, and I can rotate it, I can move it anywhere I want to on my quilt. So I think what I want to do is, let's see, I can also look up here at the very top. There are other patches that are available that are going to be coming up to see. So I can kind of look ahead and see what patches are going to be possibly at my disposal. So I think I'm going to try to put it, I think I'll rotate it. Yeah, and place it there. Okay, once you are done and you're committed, I will turn this here. And now it is Ute's turn. She's taken that square piece, and because she's in the back, she gets to take another turn. Okay, what do I want to do now? I can only purchase this one here. So do I want to do that? Yes, I can, although it doesn't have any buttons. And if I choose to pass, I will skip over Ute and get 2 plus a currency, which would be 1. So I would get 3 buttons back in return. But you know, this one is actually, this one could be okay. I think I can do that. So I will place it here. Yeah, I'll place it there. And that will cost 4 for me. And yeah, cool. All right, so now on my turn, all of these are too costly. I only have 1 button, so I'm going to choose to pass. So I will slide my button over here and choose pass. And it took me 2 spots to go in front of Ute, so I get 2 buttons back. Okay. I've got a couple small pieces here. This one will cost 2. This one has 1, 2, 3. I will purchase this one. Rotate, rotate. Slide it over here. And done. Okay, so that costs 2, and I get to take another turn. So I can also purchase this as well for my final button. I can do that and rotate it. Where shall I put this one? Maybe here. If anyone has any suggestions too on placement and where to put things, please feel free to pop it in the chat. Don't hesitate. Please don't hesitate. I don't mind assistance. Okay, back to me. I only have 1. Oh, but look at this, friends. I get this really long piece for 1. That's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to do that here. And rotate it. I think I'm going to put that. Where shall this go? Maybe I should flip it around. Like this. Or shall I flip it one more time and do something like that? Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. What shall I do? This is a question. I think I'm going to do that like this. Yeah, okay. It's done. It is done. So how was everyone's day so far? Did anyone do anything exciting or fun work stuff streaming wise? Russ or John, did you all do any streaming today? Shout out to y'all. Let me do a quick little shout out here. Got a shout out to Book of Nerds. And shout out to Russ. Let's see. Okay. I don't really like that piece, so I'm actually going to choose to pass. Yeah. Anyone has any fun weekend plans? It's been kind of crazy weather here in the States, and I'm in Oregon, so we had some crazy cold weather and some what we call winter mix, which is like a combination of like rain and snow and all that kind of stuff here in town. So that's been pretty exciting. Let's see, what did you say? Oh, thanks Panic Games for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thanks for the follow. Okay. I'm trying to work my way towards the 7x7. And oh, cool. So I received one of these patches. That's just a one space that can be filled in anywhere for free. And it's kind of the first person to get there gets these patches to fill in. So I think I'm going to fill mine in right there. So there are a few that you can see on the board that will be coming around. And Ute is going to take her turn. And then she's still behind me, so she's going to do some more purchasing. Her quilt's kind of going all over the place. Man, she's got 3 turns in a row, and she's going to choose to pass. Okay. So what I was saying here on these, you could see these little patches. They're just one square patch. The first player to cross over them will immediately get to place it anywhere in their quilt for free. So it's a free cost kind of thing. So now I've got myself some options. I've got this one for 1 space or this one for 2 spaces, and I get the same amount of movement, but this one gives me a button currency, which is nice. And I will be able to get some of my buttons back. So I actually am going to purchase this one here. I'm going to rotate it. And yeah, I think I'm going to place it right there. Cool. So then I've got 3 coins. It cost me 2 spaces. Get my button currency, which is 5 coins coming back. And here we go. Ute's got hers. She's got 6 coins coming back. And now she chose to pass, so it's my turn again. So I've got this square here. I've also got this piece, but let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will be able to get this patch, which means I could choose to do, something here, or I could take this for 6 coins. Wow, 6 coins, but it gives me 2 currency. So counting squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 squares. 5 squares versus 4 squares to cover. That costs a lot though for just one more movement. Okay, I'm gonna take this one and put that here. Slide it over here. So then when I cross over, I'm gonna have 1 space patch left and fill that in there. There we go, empty patch. Cool. Oh yeah, John, not a problem. How did the rest of your painting go, my friend? You were painting minis. John is really good at painting minifigures, so he does that often on his stream. So how did that go? I had to take a little screen break yesterday because I was co-working for a while, and then yeah, my eyes were getting tired. So how did that all go? I hope it went well. Okay, I don't have enough for any of these patches yet, so unfortunately I've got to pass, which is kind of a bummer. But some of these patches look pretty promising for me in the future, so I think I'm going to slide this over and take a pass. Well, came out really nice. Oh, cool. Very awesome. Do you post any of like your final products like on social media or anything like that, John? Do you have like a, here's what it looked like, a before and after kind of post? Because that would be kind of neat too to check out as well. So, okie doke. Wow. So I've got this really expensive one for 10, but it gives me 3 buttons back in currency. This one's only 5. Gives me 1 currency, but it fills in a lot of space. This one gives me 3, but it's also a lot. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 6 square covering. This is also 6. This is 5. I tweet about it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you follow Book of Nerds on the socials, we'll post all those things if you're interested in seeing some of the minifigs that the minis that he draws. I always say minifigs. I think of like Lego, because I think that's what they're called, right? Or minifigs, minifigurines. Yeah, I'm a nerd like that for Lego. So, okay, what do I want to do, friends? If I do 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, I will get this other patch. And it does cover a lot of real estate. However, I won't be able to take another turn. I could do this one. I could do this one covering up here. And the 5 button. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, Gus. I think I'm going to do that one. Okay, let's do that one. There. Okay. Thank you for that. And now I've got this 1 patch. I'm just going to go boop right there, fill it in. Yeah, there we go. All right, Ute, she's kind of all over the place. I feel pretty confident in how my quilt is going, friends. I think I might be able to get that 7x7 quickly, but we shall see. We shall see. What else do we got here? Okay, so I've got all the options now, friends. I've got this here. I could do the L shape. for 3 buttons, and I'll take an additional turn. So what's coming up for me? I could do that square. Okay. Choices, choices, choices. Okay. I could do that. I could do this piece here. Do that square and hope for a fill-in patch there. Oh, but if I chose this one, it would take all of my buttons. So I don't think I want to do that one. I think I'm going to do this so I can purchase. Oh, but then I won't have enough. I would only have 4 remaining. Okay, well, here we go. Let us try this one. Yeah, I'll do that. It's going to give me some good currency. Yeah, so giving me 9 back. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. And look, friends, I got the other patch. Cool, I'm getting close to my 7x7. It is getting real close. Yeah, thanks, Gus, for that. What is Ute gonna do? Is she on 7x7 yet? Oh, not yet. Holy smokes, but she's got a good engine going with her button returns. She's got a really good engine. Okay, if I chose to do this one, I can fill in here. That looks like a pretty good shape, huh? I can choose to do that. And then I could do 4. So that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4. I would get a button exchange, button return, and be close to the 7x7. I could do this here for 10. Oh, but it has 3 buttons. Choices, choices, choices. Either way, I would only get 1 turn. So let's see. So if I do this one, this is a 6 square. This one is a 6 square. And yeah, that one, because it gives me a bigger return. Okay, so if I got 3 and I got my button exchange return, I would get 5, 10, 13 back. Okay. Let's chance it, friends. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If I rotate it and mirror it, can I slide that a good spot? I guess it's even. It's even. Yeah, let's just leave it there and hope I can get a patch. Okay. So that cost me 10, but I will get a button exchange, button return, and get 13 back. Ute's turn. She is taking that one. Oh, jeepers. Does she have 7x7 now? Oh no, but she took the last patch. Darn it. Darn it. And now she's got the 7x7. Darn. Okay. Now I've got some decision to make again. Can take 2 turns. So what do I want to do with my 2 turns? I will do this one first and rotate it and put it here. Yes. No, put it here. Yeah. All right. Then I will do another turn and take Ooh, I can take this one for 10. It'll fill up a lot of gaps for me. And that'll give me a couple buttons in exchange. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's also 5, but that'll only cost me 5. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this piece. Do the T piece. Cool. Do that here. Fill that in. But I will be the first one in, getting my buttons, return here. I'm not sure how well I did. Oh man, she only has a few missing spots, and she gets to take another turn, but she can't play anything, so she's just gonna get a button return. So, oh, 22 points. Oh man, I got -1. I think that's a record. That's quite funny. So I had 21 buttons left as my currency. I had 11 empty spaces, which times 2 is 22. So unfortunately, I didn't have enough button currency, so I ended up with -1. But Ute had 7 holes for -14, but she had 29 buttons left. So 29 minus 14 is 15 plus the 7, because she got the 7 by 7, and she got 22 points. Wow. I mean, I liked kind of how mine came out. I think I was trying to cover more real estate here down at the bottom, but I was sacrificing it by buying some of the smaller pieces, and I should have probably bought the larger pieces instead to do this, to kind of like fill it in. Yeah, hers is kind of a little bit obscure because she's got empty patches here. She's got a few up here. But how many buttons did she have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 as her button currency. So that was pretty good. For me, I had 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. I had 15. So I had a better return, but I wasn't playing as fast to get my buttons kind of going, so I would have more currency to run for that. But all right, well, that was fun. I got another loss under my belt. That's okay. I really enjoy this game. It's very chill. It's very calming. And let's spin up some Cottage Garden, and you all can kind of see the difference. A little bit similarities, but a little bit different as well in that. So let's see what my scores are, what it shows for myself. Oh, my online, it only has my online achievements. Noob, look, I'm a noob, and winning against, I don't have any of these. I opened an account with Digidice. That's all I have. Oh, these are all my rankings. Oh, for online games. I see what it is. Okie doke. So let me close this out, and then we will start up to play. We will play this Cottage Garden. Hello, Daryl. How's it going, friend? I just wrapped up playing some Patchwork, and I'm going to be playing Cottage Garden in just a second. So thank you for stopping by. How is your day going? See if we can get this one. Excellent. Oh, hello, another raid. Hello to Time Roller and everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Jess, and I am going to be playing some Cottage Garden here on Steam. So thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you all. What were you all doing over on Time Rollers channel, what were y'all playing over there? I love all these fun emojis. All these emojis are so great. Okie doke, here we go. Gonna play some Cottage Garden. So last time when I played Mylu, played on easy mode, and they basically sabotaged themselves at the end. So I did a lot of winning on that game. Boxing assembly and bagging components for a big chunky euro. Praga kaput regni. Wow. I know that you like to do a lot of that, like organization and stuff, Time Roller. That's really cool. Sometimes it helps to kind of see like pieces and stuff, how certain people do like their organization, because it gives people ideas. That's really, really nice. Oh, an unboxing. Yeah, I kind of figured what you meant. Yeah, I like to do the organization and get the bags and have them labeled. And if there are like certain player pieces that need to go along with players, I like to put bags of like all the player bits just in one bag. So it's like, okay, here's the blue player pieces and here's the red player pieces. And so they're all kind of collective together. I've also seen at gaming conventions, sometimes people just take their box top and just go swipe off the table and all the components just get dumped in the box, which freaks me out a little bit. But yeah, game group tonight, so no time to play it, but we'll play tomorrow. Okay, that's awesome. So I'm glad you got everything kind of prepped. I kind of feel that way too. Sometimes I do that and just get stuff in place and ready to go. So whenever I do get to play it, it's like, here you go. So that's really awesome. Thank you again for the raid. For everybody that's new to my channel, my name's Jess. I do tabletop gaming. Fridays, I usually play something on digital. So today that's what I'm doing for Cottage Garden. And I also stream on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. doing tabletop stuff. If anyone is interested in learning more about what I do and things, I will pop all of my socials in the chat so people can see. I had to build Board Castle, Cathedral, and the Kingsbridge. Oh, that's really neat. That's really neat. Putting some of those things together. How to do stuff for like building like dice towers and things as well. I remember I had a copy of Cult Express, and it's kind of it's a fun player, like bandits raiding a train. So you're building all the little train cars and stuff. And so putting those trains together, that was really cool. Yeah, the train. And the neat thing about it is that the game box actually allows you to keep the trains inside the box, so you don't have to disassemble them and whatnot. So I hope that this game does that same thing for you, because putting together the castle and all that kind of stuff. Oh, same here. Okay, cool. That's really nice that it's allowed you to do that. So we'll have fun. I'm not familiar with that game, but I will need to check it out if it's got a lot of like pieces and things too. That's pretty cool. So on here for Cottage Garden, I'm going to be playing the medium level. I'm going to be playing against Spike. Last time I played against Mylu, and they, like I said, they totally sabotaged themselves, so I won, hands down. But in this game, it's also Uwe Rosenberg game. You're going to be placing tiles into your little garden beds here. You're scoring points based upon the number of orange pots and blue cloches. Cloches, you say? What are cloches? They are little glass containers that are used in gardening to kind of help give that greenhouse effect. So I'm sure you've seen them at like nurseries and garden stores and things of that nature. They are called cloches. So you're going to score points based upon the number of pots and cloches in your garden beds. You're going to have your pieces picked out in these polyomino shapes to be placed anywhere on one of your two garden beds. You can work on the garden beds simultaneously. Gonna lurk to make dinner before game day. Okay, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it, and enjoy your dinner. So you have your polyomino pieces to be placed on either one of your garden beds. They can be simultaneous, be worked on at the same time. You can also choose to pass and instead place one of these little pot tokens here. You can choose to place a pot token somewhere if you want to on your board. It's just a one tile space covering. So instead of grabbing a tile from the row, you can choose to place a pot instead. And then there are also these kitty tokens, which will fill in some empty spaces, and that is kind of like a second part of your turn. So the first part is either choosing a tile from the garden row availability or choosing a pot token to place into one of your garden beds. And then the second part of an action is you can place one of your kitty tokens here anywhere on one of your gardens, and it's a one tile space. So those are parts of that, and then it will be the next player's turn. Once you have completed one of these garden beds, you will count scores based upon how many pots and how many cloches you have here. So here's your score tracker. The score tracker has 3 different tokens for each color. You can move your tokens up in any order that you wish. However, there are certain bonuses for crossing over certain points in your player score sheet. So for example, this line right here with the 2 mice, once you cross a token over that space, you will receive another kitty token. Kitty tokens are, you can have 2 in your tableau at one time, hence the little kitties down here on your score sheet. There's a number right in their lap that indicates how many kitties tokens you have available to you. So once you cross over this mouse line, you will be able to receive one of those kitty tokens. The next part is if you are able to move all 3 tokens somewhere along your score tracker throughout the game, once you move that final token of that color, you will immediately receive an orange pot token to place anywhere in your garden beds immediately at that time. So that's another bonus perk. And then finally, up here at the top, there's a 20 space with a beehive. The first player to receive one of their tokens to cross into the 20-point space will receive one of the beehives up here. I'll close this out. Close out. Thank you. One of the beehives right here, the first player to reach 20 points will receive the 2 beehive token, which is worth 2 points at the end of the game. And the next player will receive a 1 beehive token at the end. So these are other point scores that you can. When we go into the final round, which is round 6, any garden beds that you're currently working on will remain with you unless they have less than 3 tiles in them, and then they will get discarded. At the beginning of the game, at the beginning of each round, for each turn for round 6, you will be losing points. So keep that in mind as you're playing this game. If you play it on Steam or in real life, you will be losing points for every turn that you take in round 6. So the quicker you can get your garden beds completed and moved out, the better score that you will have. So as the turns will go, you will see this green arrow up here and all the highlighted spaces here. This indicates what tiles are available to me in order to place into my garden beds. They will go around in a clockwise manner, and once the green arrow reaches this top space again, then the new round will begin. If there are only 1 or no tiles in a column or a row, the new tiles will get filled in starting from the closest to the arrow and moving out. That's kind of what's called, that's the gardener space. The green arrow is the name for the gardener. Hello, Silva Meadow Tavern. How's it going? Thank you for joining me. I'm just going over the rules for Cottage Garden, but feel free to hang out and chat. How is your Friday going? I hope it's going really well. I'm not sure if you were streaming today or not, but oh, Book of Nerds has got some emotes for you there. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. So if there are no tiles or any tiles or just one tile in a row or column, new ones will get filled in. So the gardener here indicates the row and column for which you can grab tiles. But like I said, if you don't want to grab a tile, you can always just place a pot instead into your garden. I'm the late show. Yes, very cool, very cool. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start with this tile here because it fills in a lot of gaps. I'm going to play it on this one, but I've had the same options here like in Patchwork. I can rotate it or I can mirror it. So I'm actually going to mirror it and then rotate it a little bit here and slide it there. So once I have the confirmation there, this little arrow down at the bottom will start blinking to see if I want to end my turn, or I have the option of placing a kitty token if I want to, because like I said, it's like part 2 of my turn. I am going to actually skip and save my kitty tokens for now and see what Spike does on this one. Okay, so they took that little stair stepper. And again, if anyone has any thoughts or suggestions while I'm playing this game, I have been more than happy to grab suggestions from y'all. Don't hesitate, or even if asking questions. If you haven't played this game before and you have some questions about it, I would love to answer them for you. Okay, we've got, so I want to kind of see about completing as many of these as possible. There aren't as many single square spaces for tokens, flower tiles, I should say, out in the game. So those spaces are going to be reserved for pots. So I know this space for sure down here is going to be a pot space. But I think what I'm going to try is I think I'm going to try to do possibly, I will take this space here. Yeah, I will take this space here. And I'm not going to place any tokens yet. Oh, you knew I was playing the kitty game, huh, Soma? Say hi to everybody. You want to say hi? You were just taking a nap. You're kind of a cranky pants. Everyone, this is Gamer Kitty Soma. She's going to be online with me tomorrow. She was just taking a nap, so she's kind of a little bit of a cranky pants right now. But say hello to Soma. She loves all of you. She loves her online peoples. I made her a new collar. Yes, I made her a new collar because I'm cheap for tomorrow. So she's going to be adorned in her festive collar tomorrow, and it's got a little meeple on it. So yeah. So it's just so funny that I was playing a game with kitties and she came downstairs. Anyway, all right. So I'm not going to place any of my kitty tokens yet. I think I'm still going to save them. So I'm going to commit my turn and go from there. Thank you all for those kitty emotes too. Oh, you need a game box. Sorry, friends. I need to give her a game box. Just so happens that I have Horrified still down here, Soma. So why don't you sit in Horrified? There we go. There we go. There we go. Second nap. She will have her second nap. Awesome. Good girl. Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, so these are my options now. Options now that we've got. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. No. Oh. Or the cloche. The cloche gives me a point. Yep, I have to. This cloche, it's just a cloche token. Giving me so excited for, yes, I am too, John. It's going to be really fun. I am going to be streaming from 6 to 8 PST, and that's 2 a.m. GMT. Going to be doing That's So Clever and Double Clever from Wolfgang Borsch. He is one of my favorite designers. And I'm going to be playing with the chat too. So if any of you have never played either of those games, they're really fun roll and writes with kind of like engine building kind of stuff. And so I will be playing with the chat and have both of our player sheets out and things too, so y'all can kind of see how to play it. But it's going to be a really, really fun time. There are Tabletop Live Network, I believe they have. Let me see if I can find their Twitter handles and all of that fun stuff, because this will be a really, really fun time for everybody to kind of check out. And Tabletop Live at Tabletop Live Net. Okay. Tabletop Live Network on the Twitters. So if you go at Tabletop Live Net. Yep, you will see all the stuff that's happening. And oh, my Moobot also posted about my Patreon at the same time. But check out Tabletop Live Net first. Tabletop Live Net. All right. Oh, you want to be close to mom? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I know, but you want to see your people too. Okay. All right. Sorry, friends. I will take my turn. I'm going to take this piece here. I am really stoked to be joined by such an amazing group of folks on Tabletop Live. So it'll be starting tomorrow. We will have the Luzas. Luzapalooza is going to be kicking it off. They are quite the fun crew. And I appreciate them so much. And everybody that's involved. I appreciate them so much. It's going to be quite the awesome time. All right, I need to get some more pieces on this other side here. What do you think, Selma? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this piece. Have her rotate. Nope. There we go. Rotate here. And I'm not covering up these cloches or these pots because I want them for scoring purposes. So I don't want to have them covered up if I can help it. So yeah, so I'm going to save that here and place one of my kitties. I'm going to place a kitty there. And that'll be the end of my turn. Ooh, Spike is working on both at the same time. They're doing quite a lot. I gotta catch up, friends. Okay. So what do I got? What is this piece? Oh, this piece is kind of fun. Oh, but I can't place that piece. In the actual game too, I don't know if you all know this, friends, but in the actual game too, there is a parasol token that you can place on here to kind of help you if you're not sure about which tile you want to take. You can place the parasol in its space and then use the tile that you took to kind of rotate it and look at it and see if it'll fit in one of your garden beds. And if it does, cool, then you can remove the parasol from that spot. Or if not, you can just replace it. I wish it had it in this feature too, but I think for sake of like for the game itself, it's not really necessary in the digital version because it kind of highlights the spaces that are available to you. But yeah. Okay, I'm grabbing another cloche. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I am doing it. It's a guaranteed point. And oh, Silmar Tavern, I'm not sure if you're here, but thank you for the follow. I just noticed that you did a follow. I'm still getting all my alerts and things kind of situated. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Ooh, this is a fun piece. What do we think, Selma? Is this a fun piece? Yeah. Okie doke. Yep, I'm gonna do that. There. And place my kitty. Oh no, wait. I will place my kitty here. Okay. I'm hoping I can turn that in. Okie doke. Does anyone have any fun plans for the weekend? I think I would say please join us for some Tabletop Live Network streaming. It's going to be some fun times. And we're going to be doing some giveaways too. We're going to be giving away some games. So I believe each stream is going to give away a game. And oh, you're going to be on with Panda. Oh, sweet. So which games are you playing with Panda? Panda Angel, by the way, shout out to Panda. She's an amazing streamer. She loves pandas and loves to just be an overall just sweet personality. Her laugh is infectious and I just love her. I've never met her in person, but I just love her. So yeah, I wonder what you all are going to be playing. It'll be a lot of fun. So I'm assuming that's 2 p.m. Pacific time, right? I believe that's 2 p.m. Pacific. I think everything is in Pacific time zone. Okay, so I finished one of my garden beds, and so now I have 5 pot points and 3 cloche points. I can only move 1 token of each color at a time. So just for the sake of ease, I'm just going to start at token 1 for each one. But since I had 3 points, as you can see on the score sheets, for the cloches, they go up by scales of 2. So even though I scored 3 cloches, I move up 3 spots on the tracker and receive 6 points for my cloche, for the cloches. All right, how did I close this before? Thank you. All right, 2 p.m. PST. Okay, very cool. Do y'all know what you're going to be playing, what games you're going to be playing, or is it a secret? You don't have to share. If it's a secret, it's cool. All right, so now since I'm done, it'll ask me if I want to do anything else on my turn. I don't have any kitties to place yet. I don't want to place any pots, so I am going to complete my turn. And Soma has ditched the game box, FYI, if anybody's curious. She has ditched the game box to just lay straight on the table. Sometimes she just wants to be close to mom, and that's fine with me. You know, in these pandemic times, sometimes you just need some kitty snuggles, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, this piece is really nice, and I've got a perfect spot for it right there. Oh, mod doesn't like the games we're playing. Oh, interesting. I wonder if my mod doesn't have the abilities. I'm still learning all these alerts and things too. Oh, gotta love technology, right? Usually when you're playing a game in real life, you can just ask somebody like, hey, what are you playing? And they can just tell you. But then now you got to go through all the bots. Oh, the bots. It dinged you too. Oh, geez. Sorry, friends. Mods hate dinos. Ah, got it. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta figure out these Moobot alerts and things like that. I feel like I'm like putting in all the restrictions first and then like slowly opening up things, because you never know how people are going to be online and things. So you gotta keep yourself safe, at least for a little while. Let me flip this around. Oh, but I don't want to cover that cloche. Oh, geez. Flip that around again and move it this way. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Autobot ain't got nothing on me. Dinosaur Tea Party. Is downforce a bad word? I don't think so. Oh boy, did it ding you for saying downforce? Oh goodness. Downforce is not a bad word. It's actually a lovely game. It's really fun. I've seen somebody, I can't remember who it was, but they purchased a copy of Downforce, and then they purchased a copy of Mario Kart Monopoly, and the player pieces were actually the Mario Kart cars, and they just so happened to be the same exact size as the Downforce spaces. So they converted the player pieces, they took out the regular cars from Downforce and replaced them with the Mario Kart cars, and I thought that was so awesome. I don't know if I would do that personally. I would, but I think that's just like a really cool concept. So yeah. And you also said fancy pants. Yeah, I apologize for that. Mod Autobot Moobot is being problematic today. I think it's because it's Friday. It's probably tired. It probably just wants to go to sleep. And it's like, you're asking me to do all these things, Jess. Like, what is happening right now? Oh, I'm going to finish this, I believe. I'm going to rotate it and mirror it. Yes, there we are. I might be calling somebody a dinosaur. Dinosaur Tea Party. They're playing Downforce and Dinosaur Tea Party. Thank you. It only took us like 10 comments to figure out what y'all are playing. Sorry about that. I have no idea. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Oh, geez. All right. Let's see. We're going to do I want to place any kitties? I don't have any kitties to place, so I'm going to end there. Spike already has 26 points, and they already have the second beehive, the 2-point beehive. That's insane. I gotta step up my game here, friends. We gotta do something. Okay, but all of these pieces are not super great for me. Not filling in a lot of space. And there we are. That's really funny. Okay, so after this stream, I'm gonna have to permit the following words: downforce and fancy pants and dinosaur. Those are okay words to go in Moobot. Oh, jeepers. Okay, well, I don't like any of those pieces. Those aren't helpful. So I'm going to just place a pot here. That's all I can do. And what is Spike doing? They've got that. Do they give me little pieces? Okay. Well, I might have to sacrifice. I think I'm going to do this, friends, just for the sake of actually completing so I can catch up with Spike. So I'm going to do that just so I can complete. Unfortunately, covering that cloche, but it's okay. And now it gives you the option to put the tiles back in whatever orientation you want, which really doesn't matter in this game when you're playing the AI, but that's just the way it is. Okay, if I cross over, I have 4. So if I cross over with my 1 token again, I will get a kitty back, and then I have 3. So I will, if I do both of my 1s again, I will get 2 kitties back. So let's do that. So I'll have now 2 kitty tokens, and then it will ask if I want to place anything else, and I will say no. Okie doke. Okie doke, friends. Let's see. Now I have all the options. I like this garden section here. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that over here. Flip it, slide it over, and commit. Yes. Okay. Have any of you played this online? Do you like playing this? My husband and I have this one in real life, and we enjoy it. I have not played Indian Summer or Spring Meadow, so I can't really say which one is my favorite because this is in like a trilogy of games. I'm curious to hear if anybody has played any of the other ones or if they played this one in particular, and what your thoughts are on it. There's quite small pieces here. Do that there. I haven't played it. It looks fun. Yeah, I've taught some people that weren't like super heavy gamers how to play this, and they still found it a little bit complex, I think, because of how the scoring works. I think they're understanding that you need to fit pieces into this grid to like cover up spaces, but in terms of like the actual scoring and what's a good strategy, that was kind of something that was learned. Time Roller, this is the first time you've seen it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this game is a trilogy series, and they're all based around some sort of like nature themed and like outdoors and stuff like that. And so Indian Summer is another one, and Spring Meadow is the third. And they are pleasant to look at games, I will say. I have not played them, so I'm not sure those other two. And I've only played Cottage Garden, so I have not played the other two, so I couldn't say which ones I would like more or less. But gonna lurk where I wash dishes. All right, have fun lurking. I often do that too when I'm need to do some chores. Very cool. Enjoy the lurk. Oh no, Spike's got another one. Spike's got another one, Soma. I know. We gotta be better. We gotta be better. Yes, we do. We gotta be better, my friend. My little Soma. Okay, I am going to try to finish this one. So I'm not gonna take a tile. I'm actually gonna place a pot. And then I'm gonna place a kitty so I can finish this garden pot. What are you doing, Selma? What are you doing over there? There's nothing for you over there. Let us place all of these back and let's see what's gonna happen. All right, so I've got 5 points now and 2 points for my cloches. So I'm gonna move I'll do my number 2 here for the pot tokens. And then I'm gonna move my 1 so I can get that beehive, reach 20 points there. So now I'm back in business. I'm getting close, friends. All right, it's only a 3-point difference between us, and there's still time. There's still time. Okay, what do I got here? I've got some little spaces to fill on this board, so I probably should start filling in on this board. I get the fun pieces, that like the obscure looking pieces, and I feel like I will be able to fit them in. Sometimes I don't know in this case if it would work, or if this H piece would just kind of throw me off. I feel it's just, I mean, yes, it covers a lot of real estate. I mean, maybe if I flipped it over, but it just feels like it leaves me in with a lot of weird empty spaces. So I'm just gonna take this one actually and turn it. And No, I'm going to turn it this way. Oops. There we go. And put that right there. Yeah. Cool. What is Spike gonna do? Oh, they got that one. Okay, I can fill that space in. This one is nice, this little pumpkin patch. Although I got these little spaces. Ooh, choices, friends. I think, yeah, I have to do this one. I think I've got to place it here. I've got to place it here just because of the empty space. These little gaps. Yeah. Bummer summer, because this piece right here would have been perfect over here. But alas, I need to finish this one. So yeah, does anyone have any desire to do gardening? I wish I was a better gardener. I wish I had a green thumb. I do okay growing succulents, but they thrive on not watering them. So I already have that kind of going for me. But yeah, so playing a game like this where it makes me feel like I'm actually planting beautiful gardens is kind of a comfort in a way. I don't know. It's kind of silly to say, but yeah. If anybody has thoughts on that, if they're really good, if they got good green thumb or whatnot, let me know. Do you enjoy gardening? Do you enjoy like growing vegetables or flowers or anything like that? I wish myself and my husband were better at growing things. We try. We have the space and we do our research, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. Is this a 2? This is a 3. Oh, cool. Yes, I am definitely going to do that. Going to complete that one so I can get some points here. All right, let's do this and this. How many points do I get this time? So I've got 4 and 3. So, and I've got 1 kitty token. So I'm gonna move this one out so I can give myself a pot. And then 3, I'm gonna do that there. So now I have a pot to place wherever I want to. I'll just do that here because there's a lot of pots on this other board. So I'm gonna do that there. Cool. Spike got that one. All right. Let's see. Can I? Oh, I can do this piece for sure. I'm going to rotate it and flip it around and put right there. Flibbity gibbets. Flibbity gibbets. Okay. So if anybody's curious, we are in round 4. We will play 6 total rounds. So we are almost done. Almost done. All right. Ooh, I've got some fun stairs here. This one. After you play a little bit, you kind of see some of the same pieces come back around. So that's kind of nice. So like this piece here with like the square and the little tail, I could fit here. That would be kind of nice. But I could also do the stairs right here, which would be nice as well. Could do the stairs here, here. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5 squares on this one, but there's 6 squares on that. Tough decisions, friends. I think I might go with the 6 squares. I think I'm gonna pop that right there. Yep. And then I've got a couple places for like a pot token or a kitty token. I can place those. All right, now we've got ourselves, I like filling in this little tiny gap down here. So gonna do that there. Yeah, I think that's what's good. Although, you know, I know that X piece was nice, but, or that cross piece was nice, but yeah, don't want to do any kitties yet. No kitties yet. Spike does not have any kitties at the moment, but they just finished another one. Holy smokes. Ah, okay. They're not that far ahead of me, so I'm not super worried. Now it's coming back. Ooh, this one's good. Because look, friends, I can place that one here and do a little rotation. It's not going to cover up my cloche, so that's fairly nice. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, they are getting themselves closer to completing stuff. Oh, it's the cloche. It's cloche time. No, it's not. It's gonna be T. I have to place the T because that's gonna cover more real estate, and we're getting close to the end. I gotta make sure I cover some stuff. It might come back around to me. I might get that cloche. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, another T spot. Or do I want to pass? I think I'm going to pass. Yeah, see if we can get some big stuff coming out here. Doing that. Just place the pot there. What are they going to do? Ah, they got a big spot. So now I've got a little L or a little Z. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna finish, so I'm gonna use this pot and my last kitty. Oops, I have to commit to using the pot first. Order of operations. So I gotta commit to doing that first, and then I gotta put my kitty up there. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go. Now I've got 10 points to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, so close. I will move 3. And I didn't have any cloches on that one. And that is my turn. Okay, it's still anybody's game, but they took the cloche. Dang, they took that cloche token. Alrighty, I am going to take this nice square piece. Yep. Oh, they took that cross piece. Ooh. No, I have to finish this one. I gotta finish it, friends. As much as I want that cloche, I gotta take this last piece. Rotate it. Move it up here. How many points do I get now? Thanks, Time Roller. Enjoy your game night and your dinner. Thanks again for stopping by and for the raid. Have a lovely evening. I've got 5. If I cross over, I will get another kitty token. That's great. And then I've got 2 here. So I will take my 3, move that here. So then I will also get a pot token to place wherever my heart desires. I'm gonna do that right there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? So I've got this one. So I've got a lot of options. Now for the starting of round 6, I won't be able to have both of these garden beds going at the same time because like I said at the beginning of round 6, any garden beds that have less than 3 tiles on them will get discarded. So I technically will only be placing 1 tile, which I think might mean I won't be able to have any more turns. Oh, goodness gracious. I just realized that. Because even though I'll have 1 token here, that's both less than 3. So then my game would end. And then, yeah, Spike would be able to take some turns there. Oh, interesting. Huh, that's interesting. So what do I do in order to see about their taking their turn? So if I have this row here, I can take 1 from this row, and then they will take a row here. It would be my column and their column. So this column would be available to them and this column. So if I took 1 of those, it would give them less options. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna take 1 of those. I'll take this one here and rotate it and flip it around. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And I don't want to do any kitty tokens. So then it's Spike's turn. They're gonna do that one. So it's beginning of round 6. They lost 1 of their garden beds and they had to lose 2 points to start their turn. So they are slowly starting and they can't place any pieces. So they're just placing pots, really, which is kind of netting them some points because each flower pot is worth 1 point. So even though they lost 2 points, they would net 1 point. And there's the final score, friends. So Spike pulls out the win and they've got 79 points to my 64 points. They got the 2 beehive. I got the 1 beehive. They had 45 pot tokens and I only had 33. They had 32 of the cloches and I had 30. So that was quite the game. So in this game, you can play it online. There are, let's see, only 3 levels. So I will be playing next week as well. I will be playing against the hard mode. The easy mode was kind of funny. They just kind of sabotaged themselves. Is that it looks like a chinchilla. I think I'm going to be playing against Jerry the chinchilla. For anybody that's curious. Or is it supposed to be a mouse? It's hard to tell. I'm going to say it's a chinchilla because it's just fun to say the word chinchilla. So Milu, I was victorious. Spike, I was not. I think also because of his collar, it was kind of intimidating. I think my little avatar was kind of intimidated by it. So yes, so that is Cottage Garden and Patchwork, friends, on digital. I'm not sure exactly how much they are on Steam, but I purchased them on Steam. I also recommend checking them out like in real life if you like tile placement games, if you just enjoy, playing things that have like playing stuff on a grid, or any sort of like Tetris-y kind of thing. There's definitely something for everyone here. Soma is saying, I think it's time to go, Mom. I'm really looking forward to spending my weekend with you. I want to say thanks to everybody that came on. Thanks to all my new followers. Thanks to all of you for the raids. If you are interested in seeing what's happening with the Tabletop Live network, you can check them out at Tabletop Live on Twitter. So their Tabletop Live Net is their Twitter handle. I will post that again on the chat for y'all to check out. You can also see my Twitter feed, and it will have some of the other streamers and their handles as well, if you're curious to see who is going to be on there. Let me also pull up, I will also pull up the graphic so you all can see exactly who is going to be on with me, because there's quite a lot of fun. There's quite a lot of fun, talented people that is going to be a part of this. They are quite joyful. Let's see, do I have, there we go. I have this thing here. Yeah, let me share that so you all can see. So we've got the Losas. Loozapalooza is going to be starting us off, and then followed by Amanda Panda, which is also going to be included, Silva Meadow Tavern. Then we've got the Board Game Blitz ladies at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Then myself coming in at 6 p.m. That's also Pacific time. Tabletop Live, or Tabletop Tonight, that's Ruel, Gaviola, and Fam with their dog Bruno. Then we got the Brothers Murph at 10 p.m. Then kicking over to Australia, we've got the lovely Ella Loves Board Games at midnight. Then after that, we have Emma and the Pointless Parrot podcast. She's going to be at 2 a.m. She's over in the Netherlands, I believe. Then we got 4 a.m. PST is Benita. Then a newer streamer rolling with Rock at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Then following that would be This Game Gets Dicey. Paula and Matthew going to be doing that. They're fun times. And wrapping it all up is Ross for More Games, Please, to round out the 12 hours. So that's that, friends. Please feel free to join me and all of the crew for some fun times. Dutch is here. I hope Emma feels better. She canceled last stream because she wasn't feeling too good. Oh, that's a bummer to hear, Dutch. I'll have to message her and see how she's doing. By the way, hello. Thanks for stopping in. I'm just wrapping up my stream, but I hope all of you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks for the follow, Board Gamer Steph. Thank you so much. And let's see. You've been lurking the whole time. Well, what about that? Lurking and not even saying a word. That is the true lurk right there, when you don't even know who's here. It's just the true lurk. All right, who do we got here? We've got, who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Busy working on my flip and write. Oh, you're designing some stuff. That's pretty cool, Dutch. Excited to hear some more. Are you going to be streaming it on your channel? That would be kind of cool. Let's do a little shout out to you, Dutch Yoda. If anyone wants to check out Dutch Yoda, what he's been up to, check it out. Let's see, who shall we raid? Oh, Summer and Mara. Okay, Twinkly Tanya, she is lovely. You're thinking about it. Okay, well, if you are, I would love to check out your stream and see how it's going. My husband is currently working on a roll and write right now, and he's pretty close to getting it like more play tests under people's belts. So that's really exciting. Okay, friends, I am going to sign off and have us raid Tanya. She's playing this lovely little game called Summer and Mara. It's a video game. She needs some love. But thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you to everyone that stopped by and rated and all of that fun stuff. I appreciate all of you and what you all are doing. Please have a safe weekend, stay healthy, and maybe I'll see you online tomorrow. Let's see, we get everybody set and ready to go. Cool beans. Alrighty, friends. Until next time, I'm Jess, and I will see you later.